Hi, if you enjoy antiquing or going vintage shopping, then this is the channel for you. I'm Allison. This is my life after 55, and I have an antique booth that I sell from in North Texas. And this week I'm visiting family in Kansas. So, of course, what does a good vintage and antique dealer do? They look for the good finds. I went to an estate sale yesterday and had a great time. And then today I just hit 2 antique stores. There's another really big one I have to go to. But I have to give a shout out to the guys at Green Expressions. They have a frog as their little mascot. And let me tell you, they are the funniest guys. And that store is so overwhelming. Every booth has so many incredible things. I literally walked in, and within seconds, I had my husband taking things to the hold area. And I'm going to show you in this video everything that I got. And the second store I have to tell you about is Junk and Disorderly. These ladies were hysterical, like hysterical. They were so funny, and their store is beautiful. It's different from the guys next door. Theirs is a guy's store, and it's a lot of booths, and it is so much fun because you get lost in there. The ladies are very curated and beautiful, and there's so many great things to find in there. I got a Barbie case. Oh, there's so many things. I couldn't even spend enough time. So I am going to put their links below, and you can check out their website and their social media because I know I'm going to be going back. And the ladies just got back from Round Rock, Texas, which is the largest antique and flea market sale, and people come from all over the world. So they were telling me about how they do that. So I told them next year they just have to get off at 35 for a mile and come pick me up, and I'll go with them. So anyways, I'll have them marked below, and please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I want to hit 500 subscribers by April 15th, so I've got 2 weeks to go. Also, I'm going to put some video in here of me just kind of shopping. They had music going on, so I'm just going to put it in with my own music, and just to show you kind of what the shops looked like. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to show you today what I did pick up and what the estimated value is when I did my searches and my research. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that my husband and I chose to purchase because we're collecting this. And this is a Brio Mickey Mouse, and it's 3D. And the art, Brito. The artist is from California, and I was at an estate sale and bought, I think, 5 of the figurines because my husband liked them. And he says, can we just start collecting them? So anyways, that right there, the Brito was $28, and it's valued about 45 to 60, I think it said. But once again, we bought this for our own collection. And then I got quite a few toys. Now, I got all of these pieces, Star Wars pieces. This little guy, alien, flips his lid there. And I've got the plane, and the plane is called Fighter Plane Action Fleet, a Wing Starfighter. So that came in this bag, and then a mini, and it's a pencil sharpener that looks like these. So that whole bag cost me $10, and the alien is selling between 10 and 15. The Galactica, or whatever this is called, is selling between $10 and $11. And this one, the Rebel Alliance Starship, is selling for 15 to 17. So pretty excited about that because I got all of them for a whole batch. So I've already sold this in my booth, and I don't have my books here, so I can't tell you what it sold for, but I know it sold pretty fast. And then I had the large one of this, the big one, and that sold for over $100. So I was excited to see the Star Wars things. And going on the Star Wars theme, I got these two Burger King memorabilia collections from Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. And these were running, sorry, I'm looking Star Wars. Okay. I got them for $9 each, and they're each going between 15 and 25. And I've pretty much looked, and a lot of them have sold about 22 for each glass. So I was really excited to score these because they're in perfect shape. There's no wear or anything on there's no markings on it. And then I got this. They had marked it down. I think I got this Snoopy plush for $6.50, and it sells between 13 and 18. I saw a bunch, they were different colors online, so it was hard to find the exact one. But even if I just break even on him, he's so cute. And I thought for Easter, he'll probably go fast. Then I got this one. It's going to be hard for me to give up, but the Wile E. Coyote, and it's 3-dimensional, if you can see that. And then the back end is his tail end. So it's like he broke through the glass, and that's his tail end. And this is so cute. It's Looney Tunes. And let's see, I'm looking to see because I wrote things down so that I'd have the right information. But Looney Tunes, where is it? Information, Barbie, Burrito, Snoopy plush. Looney Tune. Okay, I got him for $7. And Wile E. Coyote, and it's selling anywhere between 30 and 35, but I did see actual selling prices going at 50. There's been a couple that sold at 50, and this is in perfect condition. There's no chips, there's nothing wrong with the glaze or anything on that. So that is a real fun mug. Then I got these little guys. I got them for either $1 or $1.50, depending on which one. And I just didn't get one. I had to pick a whole bunch. So like this was $1.50. And what do we call him? Pinky and the Brain, Mad Brain. And you roll and the thing goes around and around and around. And Pinky and the Mad Brain is going anywhere between $8 and $12, and I got it for $1.50. This was another one that I got for $1.50, and when you roll it, the TV shows a different cartoon. So this one is going between $10 and $12. Like I said, when I look these up, these are actual active, like they're selling. So it goes out to eBay, it goes out to Pinterest, it goes out to Neighborhood. But here's Porky's Ghost Catchers. And it's so cute because you push the ghost down, and then as Porky the pig is rolling, all of a sudden the ghost will pop up. So this Porky was going for $5 to $8. And here we have Goofy, or no, that's Pluto. And Pluto is going between $5 and $5.50. And the Tasmanian Devil, he is going between $6 and $20. That's crazy, right? I think that's bizarre, but anyways, for $1.50. On games, I don't think I've got the comps on this, but this is a working handheld original Battleship game, and it has all the cross points, if you can see. I didn't put the battery in it, but it assures me that it works. And I know that this was at least double of what the $10. It had to be about 20, I think. So that was that. Another toy I got was a school bus. This is Western Dubuque County Community School District, and it's a metal die-cast bus. And the bus is going for bus. Oh, I got it for 10, and it's sold between 35 and 49, I think. 35 and 49. So that was a good one. And Miss Paula, do you think Randy needs this, or does he have enough of school buses by the end of the day? Check out Miss Paula's YouTube channel. Miss Paula does retirement. And I am hooked on salt and pepper shakers lately. Don't ask why. I don't know. I find them, they're adorable, and then I find out that I'm just buying them. So I got these interesting salt and pepper shakers. They actually don't shake. They're to hold salt and pepper, because you pull this open and it stores the salt and pepper, but there's no shaker in it per se. So, oh yes, I take that back. Look, the piece here has the teeth. So you go like this. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that. But this is NAF Oil Company, and that is an oil company from Missouri. And the I got them for $3. They're Lustroware company made them, and they're anywhere between $25 and $27. So it's pretty cool. Now it's really cool that I saw you can actually use the salt and pepper. I thought it was just for storing, because I'm like, well, how does it come out? Okay. On the lines of salt and pepper shakers, I got these vintage salt and pepper shakers, and they are, let's see, salt and pepper. I'm looking. I got them for $6, and it's Blue Ridge Southern Potteries, the apple, pepper, and salt. And they have the metal lids on them, which are in really nice condition. And I got these for $6, and they're going between $25 and $28. So, and they're in perfect condition. The decal or the print on them isn't worn off or anything. And the lids are, they're old, they're metal, but they still have the holes, and they're really clean. Then I have this. I got at Savers last night. It is a Coca-Cola huge mug, obviously, and it is from Gibson Company. And I had that whole display in my booth of all Coca-Cola. So I was excited to get this. I got it for $3.99, and the Coke mug is going between 18 and 20. And once again, there's no marks or anything on there. That's the original price, $3.99. So you got to look out for these things, because you never know what. I always look it up before I decide if I'm not going to take it. I'll put it in my cart and then wait and start checking things out real quick. And then y'all know I started this whole antique vintage thing because of my baskets. I wanted to sell all my Longaberger baskets, because I was a dealer for so long and a branch advisor. It was like 13 years. So I had so many baskets, and I've sold almost all the ones I've put in my booth. But I found this, and this is the 1993, 93 inaugural basket, and it has the protector and the liner in it, and I got it for $10. I knew that I sell mine way marked down, because I want to move things. But this is selling for Longaberger 25 to 28. And that's about what I expected to put on mine in my booth because I sell them for about that. It's not, it is signed because all the weavers sign their baskets, but it's not signed by a family member. I always make sure that you look to see if it was signed by a family member, a Longaberger family member, because that ups the value. Then I got some Carnival glass. I don't know, they're little ashtrays maybe, or little serving cups. I don't know what you would use them for, but there's 4 of them and they all stack. And I have this color in my booth right now. I have a sugar and creamer, and I have a large platter and a divided plate. So I thought this would add to it. And these, I only paid, what did I pay for these? The second store I went to was lovely. I have to get the name and I'll put it in the description box below. But it was 2 ladies and that own the store, and they were so funny. They just went to Round Top, Texas, where the largest antique show is, and people from all over the world, and I mean all over the world, come to sell and to buy things for wherever they live. And I mean, they'll bring train carts, like they'll get a whole bin and have it shipped. So it's a big deal. So they were saying how much fun they had at Round Rock. And I'm like, well, stop by next time and pick me up along the way. Because it's literally, I live off the highway. But sorry, I get carried away. But these we're going for where are they? Side table. I don't know. I don't have them. Can't believe I don't have them, but regardless, I spent 18 on them for all 4 of them. And I plan on probably putting $10 a piece on these. So I know I can probably get that. I got this. If you remember, I did a haul and I had found a Pyrex, the Daisy. And my dear friend Mary texted me and said, I want that. So I sold it to her. And so today when I was out shopping, I saw the smaller one. I got her an oval one with a divided plate. And so I texted her and I said, do you want one of these? Because there was a small one and then this one. And so she wanted this one, and this was $20, and it's averaging about $28 to $30. So, and I have a lid for her, I think, at home. Now we're getting into some exciting things. This is exciting because I collect uranium glass, and I'm looking for my black light. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go get my black light because I want to show you this beautiful piece of work. Is that not the coolest? I love uranium glass. And I found out this is actually called, blew my mind because I've never heard this before. Let me know in the comments if you have. But this is from the 1920s. I got it for $18 and it sells between $45 and $50. And it's called, the House Glass Company made it, but it's called a car vase. Because back in the day, if you had a cup holder in your car, it was a status symbol. So they would put vases in the cup holder, I guess. So you could put flowers in it. And it makes sense because VW on their last bug that they made had the daisy in it, like a stem, little vase for the stem. So I guess that's where it came from. But this was made, like I said, in the 1920s by the House Glass Uranium Company. So it's a car vase. And one of my prized possessions, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell it because I have not come across a yellow And look at this. Is this not beautiful? So it looks just like a frosted yellow. And then when you shine the light on it, it just glows. And I was so excited to get this. This I bought for, it's called the Basket Vase Tiffin Canary Satin Basket Vase. And I got it for $65, and it sells between $120 and $140. So I know the market's there, but I might have to hold on to it for my uranium collection for a little bit. And then when I want to put a new piece in there, I'll take it out, because that's what I've been doing. Is if I sell all my uranium at the store, I'll go and take plates out. So I might have to hold on to it for just a little bit because it's just so cool. And just a couple more things here. I'm going to actually bring you down to see, I got a stand. It's an ashtray stand with an amber ashtray in it. And it is cast iron. And let me flip this around. Oh, I can't flip it around. So here's the ashtray, and you can see the base. It is rather heavy. It has like a flower base, and they even put the candy cigarettes in it. Now the ashtray is an amber glass, so it's separate. And back in the day, you would have those as a luxury in your house. So you could put it as a side table next to your chair or couch, or people would put them out on their patio. So I got that. This was so exciting, for $40, and it's selling between $140 and $155. The amber tray, the amber glass actually helped it a lot with the value. And then the other one I got was at the estate sale yesterday, and that is this Ethan Allen table, and it has a drawer and it has a door here, and it's in great shape. There's a couple little nicks, but it's because of the age of it. And so that Ethan Allen piece is going, let's see, ashtray. I know I put it in here, side table. So I got it for $45, and it sells between $250 and $275. And Ethan Allen is a very popular name when it comes to furniture. We even have in Texas Ethan Allen furniture stores, specifically just Ethan Allen furniture. I know you can get Ethan Allen in many furniture stores, but anyways, I was excited about that because I sold my side table in my booth. So now I have a side table and I have an ashtray to put next to it, right? Isn't that cool? So, oh, and the last thing I have to show you. This all came together. A Barbie case. Now I have my own Barbie case that I plan on trying to sell, and it's the white one. So this opens up and it's in great shape, but it came with a Barbie that's got a handmade dress or outfit, knitted outfit or crocheted probably, and then hangers and like a little rug. And I got this for $13. I was so excited because I have so much Barbie things I have to sell that were mine, and my grandmother had made all the dresses and everything. So Barbie, this box I got for $13, and the box alone is going between $35 and $40, and it's a 1970s. So it's not a Mattel. So that's the only, it is not as much as the Mattel one. I have the Mattel vinyl one at home, and that's going for $70 to $100, I think. But anyways, I was excited about this. So that is my haul for right now. I just did some very quick notes because I wanted to make sure I covered everything. Yes, I'm in a new location because I'm not at home. I'm at my brother's house, and they have a lovely house. quite jealous of how beautiful it's decorated. But yeah, I'm sitting at their wet bar right now downstairs, and it's just lovely here. And I did a live. I walked around the neighborhood, and my live feed froze, so I started a new one. And I had this whole live, and then when I went to delete that first one, I deleted the new one. You know me in technology, right? Doesn't surprise you, does it? Doesn't surprise me. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this, and maybe you look at some stuff around your house now and you can say, hey, that's worth something. Look into it. And that's what I'm doing these days, is cleaning out my house with vintage and antique things from family members, and it's great. So anyways, I hope you have a great week, and don't give up, because I'm not giving up.